I'm going to show you a quick recap of last year versus this year so far and why interest rates matter so much and the kind of effect it can have on a market. So if we look back here in 2023, from January to May 6th, which is what today is, we closed on 3,942 total homes. So far in 2024, we have closed on 3,854, so nearly 100 less homes this year over last year, or under last year. 750 of them were new construction, so 19% of the homes in 23 to this date were sold new construction. 22% of those this year are new construction, so we're selling more new homes. Why? Because less people are putting their homes on the market, and there's just not as many resales available. So now if we look at March of last year, we did 1,143. In March of this year, we only did 1,057. Why is it so notable? Well, because interest rates ticked up. Rates are a little bit higher than they were back then. So therefore, we sold less homes. Less buyers to the market, less sellers to the market, less homes. All of a sudden in April of this year, we saw a little bit of a rate decline. We saw it down to about 6%, 6.25%, and we saw a lot of people hit the streets. And that shows right there. So we had 1,089 homes sold last year. This year, nearly 100 more, 1,130. So we had a great uptick, and it was because those rates dropped. Now, what's the significance of that? Well, we are still in a depressed market. We still are low on inventory. But to match that, we have really low buyer demand. And with low buyer demand, you can't really tell that the inventory is low. So it kind of feels like a buyer's market. But at the end of the day, we're going to see everything kind of sit in a straight line through this election. My prediction is, and I don't like to predict, I do, but I don't, we're going to see values stay somewhat consistent. We're still going to see homes sell. We're not going to see a lot of new ones come to the market because, hey, let's be honest, who wants to list their home when they have a 3% rate and today's rate 7.5? Only the people that have to. People aren't choosing to do that. Now, I do encourage you, if you need to make a move, it might be a good idea to just jump in and do it, because when the time comes, we've been saying it, it's going to be difficult, because it proves itself right here. The minute we get a slight decrease in interest rate, the buyers jump back out, the buyers start buying homes again. If we do get an interest rate adjustment down to the low sixes or maybe even below 6% after the election's done, so into the beginning of 2025, our inventory is going to dissipate very, very quickly. And we're going to see a quick shift in the market. You know, you think about it, we've been in a low real estate market for the last 2 years. It's been a good real estate market, but it's been 2 years now that we've had rates that have climbed up to 6 and 7%. So the buyer demand has been down for 2 years. It doesn't take that long, typically, for the real estate market to turn around and go back up. So if you want to look at it, we are on that downward trend, on that low bottom, and we're looking to ramp back up. And my guess is after the first of the year, with the new election happening, or with the election happening and potentially a new president or the same president, they're going to make some changes that are going to keep this housing market going, which is going to be the interest rate. That interest rate is going to go down. There's going to be some softening there. Once that rate goes down, we're going to see numbers like this again over numbers like that, and the real estate market is going to pick back up. But it's just going to take a little time, and we just got to get through this election.